Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. So yeah, it's pretty unusual for me to do a Sunday stream. As it turns out, I just usually am not in the mood after work and everything. But as it turns out, I've picked up an extra shift tomorrow, which means normally Monday is my sort of like all day sort of day off streaming day where I can stream as long as I want to, but I'm actually going to be working tomorrow, so there's probably not going to be a Monday stream, and so to sort of make up for it, I've decided to do a Sunday stream instead. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit tired, so it's probably not going to be a super long one. Oops, wrong template there. Yeah, so we're going to do some Chrono Trigger. We're going to go for probably just one more of the New Game Plus endings. Because, yeah, I think the next one actually requires a bit of progress. I actually looked this up ahead of time, but it seems that... Actually, just a second. Need to get in the habit of this, of recording for the VOD. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, we're going to be continuing with our Chrono Trigger New Game Plus ending runs. Right here. Yeah, volume seems decent. So yeah, I sort of speculated that the next ending would be after the Hecarim fight. And it turns out I wasn't super far off. It's after the Hecarim fight, but you have to go back to 600 AD. So it's basically sort of after the next major plot point. The ending has something to do with like Tata and the whole legendary hero subplot in the Middle Ages. So yeah, there will be a ending sort of revolving around that. As far as the party we want, it really doesn't matter at all, does it? But yeah, since Luca and Robo are equipped right now, I guess we'll just go with them. Oh, you know what's going to be shitty though, is if we end up having to do an ending like during one of the points in the game where Frog is stuck in your party, like if there's a ending that you need to get during. Oh, I've never seen that before. Holy shit! That was totally just like basically a misclick right there. I was trying to talk to this little goblin dude for no reason, and I accidentally ate his cake instead. I literally never knew that that was even in the game. You just get, and so you don't even need to like beat up the dudes at the inn. And yeah, the inn is overpriced even after you do it. There, yeah, I totally didn't know. Although, oh, maybe that's only a one-time thing, because yeah, it looks like it doesn't come back if you go in there. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm still learning stuff about this game after all these years. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't think there's anything productive to be done, or any useful items or anything. So, yeah, we're just gonna beat the crap out of all these guys, and then go back to the Middle Ages, and then get our next ending. You know what, maybe this won't take as long as I thought, actually, because it's basically just finish this cave, and then go get another ending. And just like I was saying last time, we won't actually have to, like, go beat Lavos' first form for future endings. Oh, I think we're just gonna run from all of these fools. I don't think there's any benefit. Actually, here's what we can do. Now that we're here, because yeah, we like never have any dudes in range. We've never been able to use these attacks since no one's ever in range of Robo for like the big boss fights where you want to do these types of things. So we'll show off these little attack animations right here. Okay, so that's a good bit of damage, and although actually for a triple tech, not really. No, not really at all, because again, you're doing like 1600 with stuff like Flare and Luminaire, so it's really not worth it at all, is it? But yeah, I think actually if we just did like a Lightning 2, that should just finish the job here. So anyways, I guess I'm kind of at the point in the game where, yeah, I really don't have too much to It's like you sort of reach that point once you've been talking about a game for 20 consecutive hours or whatever. And it's just, I don't know, there's just not a lot to cover beyond that point. I almost feel that this sort of the purpose here of seeing all the New Game Plus endings might almost be better served by just watching YouTube videos. That's a lot of what I find a lot of the time nowadays. If I'm like curious to see stuff in a game that's like not super like exciting for me to play, I'll often just look it up online. Like any game with like some sort of like special ending for 100% completion. If I'm not like super excited about the game to the point where I want to beat that game 100%, I'll just look up the ending on YouTube. Like what was it? Nier. I ended up doing it that way. And actually, I just talked about Nier in the previous Chrono Trigger stream, didn't I? Yeah, as much as I talked about how that game did some really interesting stuff with the whole New Game Plus concept, and just in the way that it sort of unfolded additional story information and sort of recontextualized your previous playthrough by adding new stuff to the New Game Plus run. As it turns out, the game itself, like Nier as a game, is actually kind of shitty and not very fun to play. So I did a New Game Plus run, but like in Nier, it's actually, you get like a New Game Plus Plus and then a New Game Plus Plus Plus, so that you got to run through the game like 4 times in order to like get the true ending and see everything that there is to see. And that was just like twice was too much, frankly, but I did it anyways. But then, yeah, I just had, like, no interest in actually going through and, like, playing the game 2 more times after playing it 2 times already, when I didn't enjoy it that much the first 2 times. So, yeah, I just looked up on YouTube what you get from all the extra endings in that game. Same with Drakengard, actually, which is another one. Oh, hey, there's a sealed chest up there! I totally bet that we didn't get that the first time through the game. I completely forgot about that thing. What a stupid place for one of those chests, too. Who's going to remember that that's there? I think those were the only 2, actually. Or I think we've actually seen Max Cyclone, so I'm just gonna, yeah, continue. Or you know what, I don't... Okay, whatever, we'll just lightning these guys. Might even be faster, who knows. But yeah, Drakengard is a game I played back in the day, but I didn't play much of it. That game is like quite shitty. Like I said, Nier was kind of shitty and boring. It's actually pretty mediocre. Like I said, it was good enough that I was willing to play this, or I should say, the story was interesting enough and the gameplay was not bad enough that I was willing to play through it twice just to see some of the stuff that there was to see. But Drakengard, like the original Drakengard, was a game that I was not willing to suffer the gameplay of that game, as interesting as the story. And the story didn't really get that interesting until the end. Like, I didn't even play that game long enough for the story to get interesting. I think a Super Volt. No, I think we just used like just the strongest individual techs. Frankly, I don't think this guy's even gonna survive like Shock and Luminaire. But what was I saying? Yeah, Drakengard is a game, like I basically looked up an LP. There was a famous LP, or not really famous, but like a well-known, like not like a video Let's Play, but like the original form of Let's Play, which was like screenshots and text on forums, basically. That was noisy. But yeah, where they'd show you like screenshots of the game and like a bunch, basically a description. So it's sort of like that kind of text walkthrough that I was talking about, telling you about all the stuff that's in the game. There was one of those for Drakengard on Something Awful way back in the day when like the whole Let's Play thing was first getting started. And that was my first experience of like the full story of Drakengard, where I was like, oh, this shitty, horrible game that I barely played any of back in the day. It turns out that there was a little bit more to it in the end. Even that didn't interest me enough in it to go back and play it, though. Drakengard 2, on the other hand, which is... I actually liked quite a bit. I actually liked... Like, Drakengard 2 is actually fun to play. I actually enjoyed that game a fair bit. People talk shit about it. I hear a lot of Drakengard fans say that Drakengard 2 was like an awful sequel, unworthy of the name Drakengard or whatever. I don't know. I completely disagree. Maybe the story wasn't quite as entertaining in quite the same way that the first games was, but the gameplay is just like streets ahead of first game. I never actually played Drakengard 3. I probably should, but yeah, I haven't heard much of anything about that game at all. Is there anything worth doing here? I haven't actually showed off the all the different carnival mini games. Is that true? We did the rocks and failed that, like the rock kicking thing. Failed that. We did the clone thing. I think we even did like the shell game as well. Maybe I did show it off. I don't remember at this point. Problem is that it's so tedious to farm GP that I just can't be bothered. Yeah, I figured that there would be an ending for going to fight Lavos there, but apparently you need to go back here and yeah, talk to Tata. Oh. Okay, I guess this wasn't a complete waste. Even if we didn't need to go back to the Middle Ages for the next ending. Like, it'll be worth it just to progress the story, because we're going to have to do this shit anyways eventually. But yeah, I forgot that it's actually not that easy to travel through time at this point in the game. But you actually gotta, like, yeah, to actually get out of the Middle Ages, you've actually got to come back through the canyon every time. Just a slight little irritation. As much as I've talked up how nice it is to be able to, you know, avoid and run away from battles so easily. Like, you know, it takes, like, what? Like, maybe 15, 20 seconds to walk through that area and go back to the end of the time. And that's just, like, a little bit longer than it should take, you know? Oh, that's right, I completely forgot. Right, so we need to go to the castle first and get the beef jerky. So, okay, so there are a few things we need to do here before we can get the next ending. Is it here that he dropped the shelter? There we go. Bit of a step back from FF6, where they don't actually show you like you're like, you know, camping out in the shelter when you use it. In fact, I think even FF4 and 5 did that too, where if you use like the shelter or the cabin or whatever, it'll actually show you like a little in scene where you get into the tent or the cabin. I don't know, it's a bit of an odd, like, lost bit of detail there. I don't know why they... Oh, do we actually... Oh. Okay, I think we have to... I think we actually have to talk to the guys on the bridge to get this. Oh, but I missed a treasure chest that time. Okay, so this was a bit of a waste. Trying to be speedy, and I ended up just wasting time. We might even go for 2 endings tonight, because I've got like a few hours maybe that I can afford to stay streaming for. And like, I'm a little bit too low energy right now, I think, to fully like appreciate and show off the glory that is Mega Man Legends. Like, I can't really muster the enthusiasm. Oh, I'm like mashing through his dialogue. Okay, I'm gonna talk to every motherfucker on this bridge just to make sure that it's like not a specific dude that I need to talk to that I'm gonna miss out on. Okay, so now we know for sure. Everyone has told us that they need frickin' food on the bridge. So now that should be enough for us to go grab it, right? But anyways, yeah, I can't really muster the enthusiasm that I think Mega Man Legends deserves. Especially given that I'm gonna be like replaying a whole bunch of stuff that I've seen already anyways, as a result of the whole fiasco with losing the previous stream. Can we just like skip this? Okay, looks like we can't. I bet you we're actually gonna have to see the whole thing again right now, aren't we? Again, that's what you get for trying to skip shit. Oh, or... What's going on? Oh, I remember now. That's right, he stops you out here. I think we did this the first time around, too. There, he stops you when you get out here. Oh, hey, power tab. I think we maybe give that to Robo, actually, because sometimes we want him to rocket punch things, and he kind of sucks at it compared to Chrono. Because, yeah, Chrono does confuse sometimes, but he does tons of damage with that already, so maybe we give this to Robo. And then, yeah, now he can kind of punch things sometimes if we need him to. Yeah, I haven't commented much on the music, or I've commented in a few places about the music in this game. There's not really much to comment on. Like, I don't really know how to describe, like, how to critique, like, music in games, other than this music, like, this soundtrack is completely fucking baller, and I absolutely love it, and it's one of the all-time greats. And there's not really much else I could think of to say about it, except that the forest theme there is actually particularly lovely. Although it's weird, they kind of ripped it off for, it's actually the forest theme in Breath of Fire 3. Sounds extremely similar, like almost identical to the forest theme in Chrono Trigger. For a while it made it, or back in the day, it even made me think that maybe it was like the same composer who worked on both games, but no, not even close. They just, yeah, just ripped it off wholesale. Or actually, wait a second, is it? No, no. No, not at all. That's, I was thinking, or is that also a Squaresoft game? But no, Breath of Fire is Capcom. Which is weird, because I don't think Capcom really does RPGs for the most part. Like, I'm trying to think, like, what's another Capcom RPG series? And I'm just kind of coming up blank. Oh, hey, it looks like you actually get full experience for beating up Ozzy. Like, I never beat up Ozzy during this section here, just because I don't want to miss out on the experience and gold from the Skeletors. But yeah, it turns out it looks at least like you get your the full amount just for slashing up Ozzy. So I think maybe that's what we're gonna do. Also, it's like a little bit faster. So yeah, what the hell? Oh hey, now we're good and practiced for the the Bonehead fight coming up as well. Since, you know, we kind of did it already with the Lavos refights. Oh yeah, this guy's weak against, like, ice to something, I think. I don't think it really matters. I think we're just going to, just, like, punch him in his stupid bonehead. Oh, hey! We actually got, like, a good hit there. The Wonder Shot for once. Really just to show it off, just once, I'd like to get, like, a really, like, good, crazy damage hit with the Wonder Shot, because if you get lucky, you can get, like, 2,000 damage off of one of those. But yeah, the way it works is the damage is just completely random. Okay, and now I think we're just gonna have to go back across the bridge and go to the end of time. Okay, I'm gonna double check the walkthrough, though, because I really don't want to, like, go through all the trouble of fighting Lavos and then finding out that I did it at the wrong time. Especially with the boring ending that we just got last time, where it's just like, okay, roll credits, here's a new playing with a frog to tide you over. But other than that, nothing new. You can get to this ending as soon as you go to 600 AD the second time. Okay. I'm gonna take your word for it, Game FAQs. I'm putting this in your hands. Don't fail me. I don't know. Do we switch up our party for Lavos? Do we actually bring in Marl this time? Seems like it would actually go more quickly, I think, if we did. Just with having her haste everyone. Yeah, I think Chrono, Marl, Luca might be a better party. Although, actually, no. Marl's single target heals probably won't cut it. With a 3-person party, actually. I mean, we got through him relatively easily with the party we've got now, so, yeah, let's just try it. No, let's try this. Let's switch things up. Like, we're gonna be fighting Lavos, like, you know, 10 times by the time we're done here. We might as well switch things up to keep it interesting. So, okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, I think we want to swap that out. Oh, we actually do have enough prism dresses for them. Alright, yeah, Marl's missing the... Or no, prism helm. Alright, but yeah, we never actually removed her prism helm. Okay, so we want to ditch the speed belt. And yeah, probably want to give it to her. Okay, so we're 14, 13, 13. I think I'm perfectly fine with that. I think I am actually fine with Marl being the fastest character in the party. Okay. Did you see that weird thing where it's like the top of the bucket went like into the foreground over top of their heads? That was weird. I wonder if that's an emulator thing or if that's like actually on the original hardware. Oh my god, they're not gonna make me fight the first form, right? I'm like positive. Like I'm almost positive that there's no way that they'll ever force you to fight Lavos' first form. Like, you can go down... I'm pretty sure, like, even you can go down to the bottom of the Black Omen. Yeah, and then, like, fight Lavos in the future. Then go back into the past and fight Lavos there at the end of the Black Omen. And it's like, for somehow the hole that you blasted open in his face still, is still there, even in the past. Which I guess, actually, they actually kind of retconned it, so it kind of almost makes sense after Chrono Cross, because you find out that Lavos is actually like this kind of like massive like time manipulating like force of some kind, where he's the one creating the time gates or something like that. I think that's what it ended up being, at least in Chrono Cross. Honestly, it's been like, I have not played Chrono Cross since it first came out, and frankly I don't think I even understood the plot the first time I went through it. Well, actually, having 2 characters with Shell will be pretty good here. Oh, damn. 700 damage, though. We're still gonna make with the haste, though. And yeah, we're just gonna... Yeah, just like... Fuck it. Full bore. All the best spells. Constantly. And actually, I guess in a pinch, we can actually get ourselves a full party heal. Or at least a partial, like, multi-target heal in the form of Aura Whirl. Oh yeah, the lack of physical defense is going to be a bit of a problem, though. Oh, shit. Okay, looks like we're going to have to... Okay, is a Cure 2 enough to actually heal him, like, a decent bit? I know it was insufficient before. It used to do, like, 6... yeah, it's not quite a full heal, but it's like almost good enough. I don't know if I want to bother with the Cure 2, even. I'm so tempted to have her just, like, elixir herself or something. Just because I think one more physical attack could do her in, and certainly two would, which is a very real possibility here. Yeah, just to be safe. Actually, I guess that's the thing. You don't really need multi-target heals, because you can just like do the full heal on everyone with your increased speed from the haste. And then you've got enough haste. I think Marl is actually the secret best party member, actually. Like, just because haste is so amazingly good, even more so than I thought it was. I put that in the wrong person, too, didn't I? She was already hasted. I wanted to put that on Chrono. Son of a bitch. Okay, so that kind of sucked. Okay, we're good now, though. In fact, we can probably have them stop wasting these big multi-target abilities. Okay, let's do this right this time. Yeah, haste is, like, actually overpowered. Like, this is actually crazy. Like, I guess if you think about it, it's like Marl herself is, like, a little bit useless. Like, her best offensive spell is Ice 2, which does, like, 600 damage or something at this point in the game. So it's like any other party member can do, like, 2 or 3 times more damage than she can. Damn it. Would have been nice if we could have taken that thing out before he got that off, but oh well. It is what it is. The thing is, if you think about it, if you have, like, if you count out Marl, and you just consider, okay, I've got 2 hasted party members, they're getting double attacks off. So that's like, sort of like having 4, that's like the damage output of 4 party members. Because it's like, you got one guy who gets to attack twice as often, and you got another guy who gets to attack twice as often. So I think that might actually be like how the math works out. Like, I think Marl might actually be the secret best character in the game. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm actually gonna heal him. Then I think Mega Bomb will be good enough here. Then we're gonna need to make with some healing after this. Is Chrono not hasted somehow? Like, what the hell just happened? Oh well. Cure... Yeah, Cure on Chrono. I was not ready for the attack right there. Yeah, MP is a bit of a problem for Luca. I wish I could... Or do we have a... Yeah, I think Silver Hairpin. Or no, I think it's still the speed. Yeah, because like we put like a silver hairpin on her or something like that. Actually, frankly, I think we do have her just... Actually, we could antipode. Actually, no, we'll have Marl make with the Hyper Ethers. Yeah, that's the ticket. Because yeah, we don't need her healing right now, so... And then even apart from that, if anyone happens to die, then Marl's got life too. So it's like you save an action there if anyone goes down. It's like sure, people are more likely to die because you don't have that consistent like full party heal. Actually, maybe Ice Sword 2 is better. Because yeah, he's doing like what, like 1800 with Confuse? Oh yeah, that's way better. If Marl's got nothing better to do, yeah, for sure. Actually, yeah, let's just antipode just for the hell of it, just to show it off. Pretty sure I have shown it off, but I want to see how much damage we can get out of this. So she's contributing like 8 MP to Luca's Flare, basically. How much more damage do we get out of that? A fair bit, actually. That actually, like, just about doubled the effectiveness of Flare. That is pretty sweet. I think we actually do want to make with a little bit of curing here, just in preparation for the next phase. I think he might be almost done. then what's the strategy going to be for Phase 3? I say Phase 3, even though it's really Phase 2 at this point. Yeah, let's just go all the way up. Oh yeah, that seems way... That seems like it went like way like faster and just more smooth overall than with the Robo Chrono Luca party. Is this maybe the best overall team in the end? Probably not. I think you could probably replace Luca with someone better. Maybe Ayla, actually. Because yeah, Ayla has some really strong double techs with Marl. And yeah, you notice that, yeah, Luca's the one who makes the observation about Lavos, like, absorbing, like, the energy of the planet and all of that, and guiding human history or whatever. Whereas it's Marl who sort of somehow comes to that realization if she's the only one in the party. So it's interesting that they rewrite the script a little bit to make sure that that information gets... Am I still hasted? That seems like the bars went up way too quickly there. Oh well, whatever. Oh, I forget what we determined from this. I don't know. Should I roll the dice? Should I roll the dice with the Wonder Shot? Let's do it. Let's see if we can... Okay, that's not going to do it. Because if we get a big Wonder Shot, we can save ourselves just one of Chrono's turns. It's weird, too. It looks like haste actually doesn't take effect at all until after the characters have their turn, which seems a little bit odd. Okay, and I think we need to wait for them to say that the thing's defense is switched off. So I think what we do instead is actually maybe just protect on someone. Like protect on Marl, just for the hell of it. Cool. Okay, that's not going to do anything to anyone. Okay, now we need to make with some healing. Frankly, Aura, I think, is good enough here. I think we've still got to wait for the thing to switch its defense off. There we go. Then actually, yeah, now that we've healed Chrono, we can put an elixir on Luca, and that'll refill her MP at the same time. I'm like super paranoid about the audio now after the fiasco, the whole muting fiasco before, so I'm just like, every stream I do now, I'm like checking every few minutes to make sure that my microphone audio is coming through alright. Yeah, Luca needs MP and a little bit of HP, so here it is. Oh, she's actually got more HP than I realized. Yeah, I sure learned a lot about this game, like, over the course of my playthroughs of this, I think, or, like, of my, you know, my sort of, like, super thorough talk to every NPC playthrough. I don't think I need to go into everything. I went into everything in quite a bit of depth, I think, on, like, just my first, while I was doing the playthrough. But I think the surprise revelation here at the end is that Marl is actually maybe the best character in the game. Or at least for killing Lavos, I would say she is. They keep saying defense down, but I don't think that his defense is actually going down. I think that's just as a reminder. And it's like, hey, the defense is still down. You actually did damage. Good job. Okay. So that actually gives us a little bit of breathing room to, I guess, yeah, continue healing without worrying about shit. Okay, we can switch to single target, I think. Is it even worth it? Okay, I think it's worth it for Luca to switch to single target, but Chrono, because he's got the sort of MP cost reduction. Like, I don't think he's even going to run out of MP by the end of the fight anyways, just by continuously casting Luminaire. Okay, yeah, I think we do... Actually, I think we do Antipode 2, maybe? We'll see if that does much worse than Antipode 3. Because we got, like, 2,800 damage off of it last time. And that was with, like, spending 12 extra MP from Luca. Yeah, Antipode 3, I think, is the way to go. Yeah, that was a little bit of a waste there. Oops. Okay. Okay, now we got shit to deal with. Oh, I forgot to heal Luca. Shit. So yeah, let's do that. Although actually, I think the center bit like isn't even close to getting an attack off yet. I think he still needs to do a like a time shift before he can do anything. I think just have her stand by. I don't think she can do anything productive right now. I guess just maybe use a Mega Elixir just because it doesn't matter. Okay, wait for the defense to switch off. Any second now. Yeah, like I said, he's got to do a time warp. Oh shit, this is the big rock. I think we're actually fucked here. So we're gonna protect... Or actually, Marl's already protected, is she? Actually, I think it might have worn off. We'll just do it again, because I'm pretty sure she's about to get fucked by a giant rock. There. Oh, okay, his defense power restored. Yep. Okay, so hopefully the Protect will actually do something against that. Oh, hey, looks like it actually worked. Oh, she's gonna need to get hasted again, too. There we go. Yeah, this seems like it's going just like way faster and just like much more smoothly than when we had Robo in the party instead of Marl. I actually think haste is our first priority. I don't know, are we gonna party wipe here if I do this? Am I just being like extremely cheeky right now? After all my shit talk about how Marl was OP and was gonna just single-handedly win the fight for us, am I just gonna ruin everything now? Okay, who's the top priority here? I think it's actually herself. I think we actually just have her heal herself. I think we're actually getting close here. No, actually, I'm gonna queue up Flare first, just in case that kills him. But if it doesn't... Actually, if we kill the center bit with this, then we can start doing... Yeah, I think Antipode 3 will be the stratagem. next time the center bit goes down. Because, yeah, while it's up, we need to worry about its attacks. So we kind of need Marl on standby for healing. I mean, yeah, just look at this. Like, it's in a normal party, like without Marl, you have one person kind of on permanent healing duty, and you have two people on spellcasting duty. So it's like you get a round of a full party heal, and then 2 attack spells from your other 2 members. And then probably Lavos gets his turn somewhere in there as well. Whereas with the Marl party, you get 2 single target heals and 2 like huge spell, and 4 huge spells. So it's like, it's just the math works out in your favor this way. Haste is so crazy broken. It's like not even funny. Except it kind of is. Oh yeah, look at that! Antipode 3 doing work. I was like, yeah, 3,000 damage? Good grief. Although, with that said, about how this fight actually still is taking a little bit more time than I was hoping it would. I actually wish now, in retrospect, if I had thought this through, because I know I'll be having to fight Lavos like 10 times by the time we're done all these endings. I think it would have actually been worth our while in the long run to do some level grinding at the end of the first playthrough and just get up to like level 60 or something. What is this shit? You're just gonna roll credits again? Oh god, these extra endings are just like complete I thought there was like clever, funny, interesting stuff for most of these endings. What is this bullshit? Okay, so we actually are gonna get to see something here. Oh hey, we got the Lean's Bell persisting forward into the year 2300, which Robo has gotten teleported into, and somehow he still exists. Because, yeah, wasn't that the thing? Like, that was a big thing. Oh, I see, they're recreating the Millennial Fair bit here. That's kind of cute. I don't know what we did that caused all of this to happen, or why, This is like basically the Reptite ending. It's like everyone in the present is a robot now, for some reason, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe they're just gonna show us like just cut to the different party members doing stuff in their own time. Okay, cool. This is we didn't actually have Robo in the party. Robo actually contributed nothing to making any of this. I guess this is what Robo was doing. while the rest of the party was off fighting Lavos and saving like the time-space continuum or whatever bullshit. The Robo was just like, yeah, just off having a lark with his girlfriend here. And yeah, this is actually, as much as it is like just a credit roll with some music, this is at least like much more interesting than the stupid like Benny Hill new frog chase scene or whatever on a black screen. Although, is that it? Is that all we get? Oh shit. Oh shit. What the fuck? So what, Tata is like the Dark Lord of Guardia now? What the hell is with this music here? Oh, I see. He's going off to fight Magus, I guess, on his own. I don't know why he was sitting on the king's throne. I guess, I don't know. Guess it's like a King Arthur type thing, where it's like he gets to... What? What? Why? How does this make any sense? God, these endings are even more just like ridiculous and random than I remembered. First we had like the Princess Marl the Frog thing, whose ancestor apparently decided to marry Frog as a result of Lavos dying before we interfered with the Mystic War, I think was the idea there. And now, I don't know, apparently not defeating Magus made us become Magus or something. That was really freaking weird. I actually really enjoyed that ending in the end. Okay, So what's the next one after this? How much? I'm guessing, like, probably not till Magus's castle. Beat Lavos after you get the hero medal from Tata. So that's after what's it called? The Mystic Mountain, or whatever it is. Yeah, we got some time. I guess we can do that. Yeah, the thing is, I guess the thing is in regular encounters, you don't really give a shit about, like, buffing your party, or healing, or using haste, or anything like that. So actually, for, like, our regular go through the game, where we're just, like, you know, playing through the game and not fighting Lavos, I think it actually is better to have Robo. I'm still a little bit status effect phobic, so we are gonna use the Prism Helm here. Or actually, you know what's actually a little bit smarter? Let's put the Vigil Hat on Robo. Put the Prism Helm on Luca, because her defense is a little bit lower. Oh yeah, we're also gonna need to fix the belt situation. Okay, 13, 14, 13. Oh yeah, do we have a silver stud? I actually missed the silver stud my first time through the game. And I don't actually remember where it is. Actually, I don't think you get it till sometime in, like, Zeal. Or wait, no, I think that's when you get the gold stud. Where's the silver stud? Shit, I don't remember. So yeah, gold stud reduced... So that's the one I have on Chrono that reduces his MP consumption by 3/4. And then the silver stud is just the same thing, only it reduces it by half instead. Which is good enough. It's like you can put one on one person and one on another, and you can basically just cast spells with impunity. Like, it basically increases your effective MP from 99 to whatever it would be, 198 or something like that. Which is like crazy, actually. And then, you know, with the gold stud, it's like you increase it even beyond that. It's the point where it's like you never need to use an ether or elixir ever again. I don't actually remember what the next plot point is here. Now that I've been talking about missing that silver stud, I'm gonna be, like, checking every chest, like, all over the place from now on, trying to find where it is. Oh yeah, that's right, it doesn't even give you the option to open that up yet. Has the king been injured? I don't think we've actually talked to anyone who gave us that information. Yeah, so now, like, Frog is out, like, blocking the Masamune chest there, but before that, there's just no excuse for you not to be just, like, rummaging through his shit. Bravely brave Sir Chrono ran away. I'm pretty sure, like, everybody who's ever streamed an RPG of any kind, yeah, sings that stupid song at some point or another. Like, seriously, any JRPG, and you've got, like, anywhere from, like, 20 to 40 hours worth of gameplay to, like, fill up with commentary, at some point you're gonna resort to the Monty Python, like, Bravely Ran Away song, just because you're out of ideas at that point. You gotta frickin' say something. I actually think we might need to talk to, got corn stuck in my teeth. I think we might actually need to talk to, Tata's dad or something to get this next subplot rolling. Okay, or maybe we just need to go to the mountain. Let's just go to the mountain. Mountains are nice. Oh, and hey, we're actually, yeah, going to have Luca around for the, taking care of the Hammer Bros here, too. So it all works out. So I don't know, for the next Lavos fight, do we, just for the hell of it, do we actually, like, swap out Luca for Marl, just to see if Robo fares any better? Okay, so yeah, Tata running away here signifies, yeah, that we're good to go on the mountain here. Okay, here's the question. Now that we're in New Game Plus, are we buff enough to take down the hammer guys in one hit without burning the hammer? Come on, Robo. Weak. That's some weak shit right there, man. I am so... What about the Wonder Shot? That's some weak shit right there. I am disappointed in you guys. Although with that said, I wonder how long this would take. Okay, yeah, he still doesn't have very much HP. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're running that that holiday challenge right now, the Chrono Trigger holiday challenge. It's basically, so it's, I think it's put on by the guys who do the Final Fantasy V 4-job fiesta. And the idea is that you're given, it's sort of like the 4-job fiesta, where you're given a random party of, you know, 3 characters in Chrono Trigger, and you just, as much as possible, you just run through the whole game using only the 3 characters you're given. So if you were given, and actually I think it would have to be specifically that party, you would have to be specifically given Chrono, Robo, Marl, and then you would be stuck without any fire whatsoever throughout this whole mountain here. That would probably be the worst possible team for that particular challenge. I'm actually curious now. I almost want to go to the web page for the Chrono Trigger Holiday Challenge and just look up and see if anybody rolled Chrono, Robo, Marl, and if any of those people happened to stream it. Or actually, I think we're just gonna run. Because, yeah, basically the rules for the challenge is basically just, whenever possible, use the characters you're given. And since you only have access to these 4 characters, as long as you're given... Unless you have that specific party, like they're all... Like if you have Chrono, Robo, and anyone else, the anyone else isn't going to be available to you yet at this point, so you can just choose to fill in your final slot with Luca. I mean, I'm sure you could do it, like, as shitty as it looks, where it's like you, you know, you hit the hammer bro and you do, like, you know, 20 damage or something. Like, he doesn't have tons of health or anything. I keep going, like, just out of habit, like, just to stop the clock, essentially, and, you know, sort of get the most benefit out of the wait mode of the active time battle. I just habitually go into the magic menu as like the first round, on the first turn of every battle, just to stop the clock and think about what I want to do. Okay, are we gonna fall down the waterfall here? Is that something that we need to do to make this like a proper, full and complete 100% thorough playthrough of Chrono Trigger? Because we didn't do it the first time around. Come on, man. Seriously? You guys are slow, man. Pick up the pace. Or can we not run away? Is it like because we're surrounded we can't run away? Okay, fine. Fuck you guys. We're gonna fire too, and then I'll just kill them all. I wonder if that's a thing, if it's just like the configuration. No, because we were able to run away from the Truce Canyon fight, and you ended up surrounded in that one too. Oh, can't run away. Why the hell not? Okay, that's fine. We can laser spin it. So lately, yeah, we're just going to go completely off the topic of video games entirely at this point. So yeah, I've been trying to kick like my soda habit lately. Like for years, like I think I've accepted at this point that I'm basically like addicted to sugary drinks. Like I've had a bad soda. Like it used to be like really bad back in college. I would literally drink like probably the equivalent of like a 2-liter bottle of soda like every day. I would have just like, yeah, 3 or 4 cans of soda literally every day. And it wasn't like, I knew soda was bad for you, but I didn't know quite how bad. I saw a documentary. It was called, I think it's by a dude named Robert Lustig or something like that. Or it's not really a documentary so much as just like a presentation that he gives. It's called Sugar, the Bitter Truth. Where he just basically goes like into very precise, like scientific detail about all the shitty things about just sugary foods in general, but sugary drinks in particular, especially sodas. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna drop down. I think that would be really suck to be the person who has to drop down after Robo. Oh, that's it. That's it. Or it's not a hairpin. Hairpin is an FF6. Yeah, the silver... Is that silver urn? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Nope, that's max HP up. That's just about useless by now. Oh, I think we need to fall down the waterfall again in a different spot to get the other chest. How do you get this one up here? I think you gotta fall down in a specific place or something, or maybe we'll just come back around there later. Oh, wait a second. Is this right? Are we going the right way here? God damn it. You know, I really should be having Chrono do this since his attacks take less MP. Anyways, so anyways, yeah, I saw that I saw that presentation by, or that was called Sugar, the Bitter Truth, and it really, like, turned me around, and it's like, holy shit, I'm gonna, like, I don't know. Just like I think it turns out that it like damages your liver in like kind of the same way that like being an alcoholic will, and just like, yeah, obesity and all of that. And I kind of noticed myself gaining weight while I was sort of throughout college as well, and like really gaining weight too. Like I think I was like an extremely thin kid back in the day, and then I think I gained like probably 40. Yeah, I'd say at least 40 pounds, like, going through college. Oh yeah, this guy, I think you can just talk to him, actually. Shut up, get lost. And then he attacks you after you shut up and get... Oh no, he doesn't. Huh, thought he attacked you. Mountains are nice. This is the life. Magic tab. Oh, who do we give this to? Mag 32... I think we actually give it to Chrono still. Was there something where you, like, talk to this guy a bunch of times, and he gives you something else? I feel like that's, like, vaguely a thing. Maybe I'm just completely wrong. Yeah, I think I'm just misremembering about something else. Yeah, I'm just like completely out to lunch with that. You know, I think I have like 20 shelters by now. I might as well use one. Oh, wow, I have 7 shelters. Jeez, when did that happen? Oh yeah, I was gonna fall down the waterfall in that different spot to see if I can get something different. Ooh, speed tab, that's an important item right there. I think we're actually gonna give that to Chrono, because like we're never gonna give, like he's kind of falling behind, like the other characters are kind of surpassing him with their speed accessories equipped. So I think we actually like give this to him to get him kind of back in the race. Oh, this son of a bitch right here. Oh, well, that'll help with the shelter situation a little bit, at least. Oh, do we fall down here? Is that it? Do we fall down here? In order to get that other chest? We can't fall down here. Whoosh. Nah. Oh, is he gonna... Oh, I thought he was gonna, like, fight us anyways. It's like, come on, kid. I was clearly being sarcastic. Actually, I guess it would be Chrono would be the one who doesn't understand my sarcasm here. Because, yeah, he just backs off after I say no. I think this fight should have 3 phases, actually. I think there should be a first phase where you fight just like the kids, as little kids, and then they turn into monsters like this, and then they fuse into the thing. I just think it would be amusing to have, like, a phase where you just, like, fight them as little kids. Actually, if I wait, will they get in range for Fire Zone or Dublev Bomb? Okay, yeah, that's very impressive there. Okay, looks like they aren't. In that case... Yeah, let's just go, like, yeah, full multi-target abilities here. Oh, right, my soda habit I was talking about. Oh, wow, that was way faster than I thought it would be. But, yeah, and I did good with it for a little while, but then I kind of fell back off the wagon. Like, for about a year after seeing that, presentation, I quit soda, like, cold turkey, and it went well for about a year. And then, yeah, I fell off the wagon again about a year later for about another year. Now I've kind of been going good with, yeah, the no soda thing again lately. Like, for the last 3 or 4 months, I basically switched over to tea. Like, yeah, it's just instead of buying soda all the time, I buy tea instead. Now it's gotten to the point where I've basically replaced my soda addiction with a tea addiction, which I guess is probably an improvement. Actually, you know what? We can actually, Are you kidding me? That's not close enough. That guy right there is not close enough to... Dublev Bomb is fucking useless. Okay, fine. We'll do... Area Bomb! Area Bomb! He's not in range for Area Bomb! That is like a few dozen pixels away. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. But yeah, I really should... I guess I should probably read up on, I don't know, like the health risks of tea. Because I go through like 2 or 3 of these thermoses every day. And just like drinking tea. I don't know why I expected that to take longer. Like, we're like the point in the game where they expect you're probably like level... I don't even know. I don't actually know how much levels make a difference in this game. Whatever, we're level 50 now. You'd probably be like level... I don't know, like around about level 15, level 20 or something at around this point in the game. Actually, okay, can we opt not to ride the wind back to the bottom of the mountain? Because I actually want to try the waterfall again. Oh, they're just gonna do it, aren't they? No, don't do it. Go back to the waterfall. Ride the water. Ride the water. Fuck you guys. But yeah, with that... Or actually, no. I was just about to go to Lavos, but no. We actually need to... they said we need to grab the hero medal. Alright, and this was, yeah, kind of the thing I was talking about. Wait, no, Frog doesn't join our party just yet, actually. I was gonna say, it's like, oh, if we put Frog in the party, we're stuck with him with his shitty weapon. But actually... yeah, Frog's not gonna join us just yet. We still need to go to, the prehistoric era. Okay, beat Lavos after you get the hero medal. And then, yeah, I think this will be the last one we do for the night. You know, we could, just for the sake of advancing the story, actually, now that I think of it, because it looks like the next window for the next ending is until after you're done the prehistoric event coming up. So yeah, we can actually do the bit with Frog here, just to save ourselves some time. But yeah, there was a new in this forest, wasn't there? We never actually did solve the mystery of the new. Wait, did he just say the half returned? I don't know, I'm not really paying attention that much. Roy Clem. Roy Clem. That was actually kind of cute. I guess this is one thing, is we'll actually have the opportunity to like do different scenes with different, not just fight Lavos with different party members, but do different story scenes with different party members too. And yeah, Robo actually made it funny right there. Robo was like, he actually did something kind of amusing during a story scene. I was like talking shit about him during the main playthrough, about how he's like the most boring party member. I think this might be the single worst thing about this game, is the fact that you can't avoid this encounter when you're going back to the gate in Truce Canyon. Like, I think this might actually be a perfect, like a literally perfect game if they just changed that one thing and made it so that you could avoid that one encounter going in and out of the Truce Canyon gate. Because yeah, the game is literally flawless, other than that one small detail. I think we're actually gonna try this. I think we're actually gonna swap Marl for Luca, and then yeah, see how this goes. So speed belt. So I think we actually put the dash ring on Robo. Actually, no, this is perfect. Everyone's going to be completely equalized at this. Oh no, that's right, dash ring. Gets Marl a little bit faster, which I think I'm actually fine with. I mean, yeah, no matter what I do, because they're at equal speed, so one of them is going to end up being a little bit faster than the other. And yeah, as we've already determined, Marl is the best character in the game, so of course she's got to be the one with the extra speed. Actually, why am I saving here? We're going to save once we get into... Or actually, no, we can... You know, fuck it. It really makes no difference. We'll save once we get inside. Yeah, it did it again. Top of the bucket. Cut off their heads. I don't know why they decide to like make you go through this whole bit right here. It's sort of like, are you sure you want to proceed? It's like, we can back off if we want to. Why not just make them go through the portal that's inside Lavos? I think Luca actually has the best line here for the scene where they're going up to Lavos. What was it? Like, ours was a short youth. Something like that. Okay, what is this? Like the 5th time we fought this guy? Probably more like the 6th if you include that first time we went in on him and got our asses kicked. Wait, did we? No, I think we died actually against the shell. Oh no, that's right. When we first got the Epoch, we crashed it through the shell and fought this guy, and he one-shotted us with his opening attack. Yeah, I remember now. Good times. Okay, so it's... Oh shit, I got Marl in the wrong slot. She's over on the right-hand side now. This is gonna screw me up for the whole fight. Oof. Oof, 800 damage. Jesus. I think we actually do need a Cure 2 for that, because he has like 900 HP. Tempted to do a heal beam, but there's not really much point. Oh yeah, going into the music, actually. I'm actually not a huge fan of most of the battle music in this game. Like, it's fine, but there are much better battle themes in other RPGs out there. I think that's true of Yasunori Mitsuda's work in general. Actually, see, Robo would have fucking died there if I hadn't healed him up. Actually, I think we need to Cure 2 on Chrono as well. But yeah, I'm trying to think, and yeah, I'm not sure that there's a Mitsuda, like, a game with a Mitsuda soundtrack that has, like, any, like, really, like, super good battle themes. I think Motoi Sakuraba, if I'm pronouncing that right, it might be my favorite for battle themes. He does stuff like the Tales series, and, like, stuff like Valkyrie Profile. And actually a whole bunch of other different games as well. He's actually, like, an extremely prolific composer. And actually, these days he's doing, like, orchestral stuff, like, for Dark Souls and stuff like that, in a completely different style from his old music back in the 16 and 32-bit era. But anyways, as far as battle themes go, this is actually the exception. I really, really like the theme here for the first phase of the Lavos fight. Second phase, I guess, technically. So what's Robo's best single target attack? I think it still might be the Uzi Punch. Yeah, and of course Area Bomb is still useless. Yeah, that just, like, really doesn't hold up, does it? Or I guess it's not that much worse than Luca's Mega Bomb. We've actually got to wait on this. Let's just... Actually, Aura is good enough here. I think we gotta wait a second for him to lower his defenses. I think that indicates that he's on to the next phase now. Do we even bother? Oh yeah, we actually do need a bit of healing. God, Robo's magic defense is so terrible. Holy shit. Or actually, we should have just elixired him, actually, since he needs HP and MP right now. Oh wow, Aura's not nearly as good as I thought. Okay, we're just gonna do... We're gonna... we get 2 turns in a row, so we're just gonna go with the original plan and elixir him. Like, I don't know, this might be a controversial statement, but I think maybe Robo is actually the worst party member in the game. I don't know, just throwing it out there. Actually, I think Ice Sword is actually the way to go here. Or I don't know, maybe if he has a good double tech with Marl, that'll make him kind of useless, or useful here. Because, like, the thing is, he's, like I've mentioned, he's kind of a jack-of-all-trades type character, where he's got good physical damage, good magical damage, and good healing as well, but not as good as some of the other party members at any of those things. Whereas like someone like Luca, who's a little bit more specialized, she can just keep like Flare going constantly and just keep putting out the damage. But with that said, let's try... Oh, hey, we got Cure Touch. Oh, hey, we got like a full party heal in like an emergency if we need it. Let's see what Ice Tackle does. Probably not much. Tackle is like a 4 MP ability. Oh, hey, that's actually really good. Like, for the cost, and considering that Marl's got nothing better to do right now anyways. Well, I guess you could heal Chrono. Chrono is actually going to get fucked if he does his laser attack. But if we keep up with the Ice Tackles, then maybe we can take him down before then. And again, we're like halfway through the game practically now, and I've still forgotten to switch the cursor back to memory. Yeah, I was gonna say that should get him. Oh shit! How have I never used this party before? We're like still learning techs that I didn't even realize. I think Lifeline like a I think Lifeline is like a re-raise type ability. Or something like that. I'm gonna try it out on this next fight. Really? Tell us, Robo, what does the Scouter say about his power level? I think I literally used that exact same joke the last time we went through this scene. I really like that line there. I don't know. Just like, emotionally, it does something for me. Just Robo asserting that he is a part of, like, the great circle of life, or whatever. It's just a really good line. Really sort of adds to his character, I think. Yeah, let's just fucking do it. Let's just see how this works. Because, yeah, this is the, life 2, and probably heal beam or something. Okay, so yeah, that's like a re-raise effect, so if any of them die, they'll get revived instantly. But that's basically a waste of a turn, kind of, because it's actually not that difficult to just raise people. Like, we just basically spent 3 turns, and so it's like it would be better to spend 3 of Marl's turns just raising 3 party members, rather than like wasting Chrono and Robo's turns to do the same. Chrono and Robo have better things to do. Okay, can we do like just a 1-2 punch to take this thing out? Get him! Nice. Now I guess we just go back to the original strategy. So at this point, this is basically the exact same party as when we... Oh, shit. Okay, it's not quite the exact same party as when we had Luca. Oh, hey, that's right. Yeah, we did the thing. Cool. That actually, like, worked out really good for us. She's gonna need to haste herself right away. But, this is really fucking risky, but I think he's gonna have to time shift after this. So, we'll just have Marl use a Mega Elixir on her next turn. Because, yeah, Robo's MP is getting, like, way down there anyways. Because, yeah, I don't think the right bit can attack while his buddies are down. Actually, one thing I appreciate about Robo, though, as weak as Shock is compared to sort of the other characters' ultimate spells, the animation is actually much quicker than any of the others. So I do kind of appreciate that. Actually, one of the nice things about having Marl haste herself first is that you know that it's going to take effect immediately. That's so weird how haste just, like, doesn't do anything until after your character's taken their turn. Okay, here we go. So we're probably going to go for Ice Tackle now, after we throw the haste on Robo. Oh shit, that was fast. God, what a ripoff. Okay. So I guess we're gonna do an Uzi punch right there. Then the confuse, and then I guess we just go back to normal. In fact, right now, while I've got nothing better to do, I'm even just gonna Hyper Ether on Robo. Sure, why not? And now she still gets another turn. Jesus. Cure? I'm not sure she has much more than 790 HP. She literally doesn't have any more than 790 HP. That's a little bit inconvenient how it doesn't show you the total HP there, but I guess, you know, limited space on screen and all of that. Or, I don't know, do we just go ham on the other bitch right there? I think Luminaire will be enough to take this guy out with reasonable speed. Yeah, let's just do the Ice Tackle, see how this goes. So we're going up from like 1,300 damage to 2,100. Yep, that's a pretty good deal, I think. And then, yeah, as long as nobody needs healing, we can just keep on doing that. I think we're getting close, actually. What are you doing, you sucker? Oh shit, that actually did like a fair bit of damage. But even so, Robo's got a fair bit of HP to spare, so I think we're fine. Even if he dies, it'll be fine. We've got the re-raise, so yeah. Frankly, I hope that he dies at this point, because if nobody else dies, then that lifeline at the start was just a waste. Like, we might as well have just used life and wasted one turn instead of 3. Okay, that almost took her down. I think we're getting close, though, so I think I'm actually just going to power through. Get him! Get him! Yeah! I don't know why I'm even after fighting this guy like 5 times, I'm still excited when we beat him for some reason. Maybe I could have mustered the enthusiasm for Mega Man Legends after all. I've actually got more time left here than I thought I would. I think maybe we'll just take a bathroom break after watching this ending, and then, I don't know, maybe play like a little Like, I don't know, like a little Genesis game or something. Okay, so it looks like none of the endings are like proper endings. Oh, I don't know. The weird one with the frog princess was like actually different. You actually got to like move around and talk to people and stuff, and it was like a full proper ending. Whereas all the other ones, see, it just seems to roll credits and show you some weird scenes alongside the credits. Who's it gonna be? Kind of did this already. This is like the same scene we got when we got here the first time. Okay, so I guess, okay, we got back to Medina Village after beating Lavos. And, you know, they're laughing it up. They just beat Lavos. Hurrah! Get pumped. And they're happy about it too. Hooray, let's go run out to the village. Because Lavos is dead, even though they... Actually, I guess they would know who... Or they wouldn't know who that is? I don't know. I guess based on the timeline, since we beat Lavos in 1999, then, yeah, they would have heard of him, because the Mystics did their, like, little chant around the statue and stuff, so the Mystics know who Lavos is. And they're the good Mystics, so they would be happy that Lavos is dead. Oh, meanwhile, in prehistoric times, lizard men are sneezing and getting chased by cavemen. Oh, shit! I don't know, I think you could have taken them. Or I guess none of them know lightning magic, though, so... Oh, we got a... Oh, that's cute. I like that. Yep. That's right, you better run. She's got you surrounded. Who is that person anyways? We never met her. We never met her. I don't know why it makes any sense for her to be in this ending. Or this guy. Who the fuck is this guy? We have no idea who this guy is. And yeah, he's posing dramatically on a peninsula for some reason or another. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, these are all the characters in the game. Remember these guys from when you met them all the first time through the game? There's got to be Frog here. Okay, yep, he's hopping around in his little forest there. That was kind of boring. Why did they decide to end on that one? Or assuming that they're ending here. I assume that the credits scrolling now means that they're done. So I guess, yeah, this is like everybody basically went back to doing what they're doing, I guess, is the ending here. Nothing different happens. Everybody else lives happily ever after. Oh yeah, I guess we didn't see Robo in this one, did we? Oh shit, is this what happens to Robo when you defeat Lavos? Now that he doesn't exist, he's stuck in the dark void at the end of the credits? Oh shit. Oh, this is like the worst possible future for Robo. Oh my god, that's bleak. That's bleak, man. Although I guess not nearly as bad as what happens to him at the end of Chrono Cross, so I guess it's a bit of a win of sorts. Okay. So that was ending number 7. Oh wow, there's actually way more endings in this game than I thought. Or not way more. I thought there were like 10 or 11, but there's actually 13. So yeah, that was ending number 7, The Unknown Past. Then the one before that was Legendary Hero, The Hero Appears, was ending 6. Oh yeah, so where I'm getting these names from, I don't think they ever actually like show the names of the endings or anything in the original game here, but I think maybe on the PlayStation version, but certainly in the DS version, like it would basically unlock like a scene viewer where it's like after you see each ending, you can go back and watch it again. And I think there are some other unlocks that are based on how many of the different endings you see. So it's kind of like a collectathon type thing. Like gotta see them all. or whatever. But as far as I know, there's nothing like that in the original. You just go through and see all of the endings if you want to, just for the sake of seeing the endings. And there's not really any. This you know, these were the days before, like, the notion of unlockables and you know, where every single game needs to have like a gallery and something for you to 100%. Or God, like Star Ocean is a great example of that. Remember Star Ocean, where it's every time you hear a voice clip in battle in that game, like it adds to the library of voice clips, and there's actually unlocks in the game based on how many freaking voice clips you've heard. That's the dumbest example of that I can think of. But Chrono Trigger was before all of that. Chrono Trigger DS is where they reintroduced it kind of unnecessarily, but anyways, ended up rambling again about nonsense. I'm gonna so yeah, we're gonna close out of here if it'll let me. RetroArch, OBS, guys, can you? Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna go back and what is weird done? I don't remember writing that there. Anyways, we're gonna go for a little bathroom break, and I don't know. I'll ponder what we're gonna do next after that. But yeah, back in a minute. Oh god, this is so fucked up. I've got to come back and make a comment because okay, so I just realized. So last stream I did was on YouTube. Normally I stream over on Twitch, but because I did a drunk stream and because of the Twitch terms of service, if I wanted to get drunk on stream, I had to do it on YouTube. So I did a YouTube stream as my previous stream, and then I intended to go back to Twitch after that because that's sort of where my main action goes on these days. But I completely forgot to swap out the URL in OBS. So and I even tweeted out like the link and everything. So yeah, so it's not only have I been streaming to the wrong platform, but like all of the updates I did to like the name of the game we're playing and the stream title and all of that has been completely wrong. I see that we've got a message there in chat from Nintendo MC Gamer asking me what this is. I have no idea when that got posted here, but since I was watching Twitch chat this whole time and not YouTube chat, I never actually saw that until now. So that's a bit fucked up. So I guess this is going to go in the VOD archive just normally anyways. But yeah, sorry about this. I guess probably no one is going to end up seeing this. But yeah, so okay, whatever. At least we got it up here for the sake of the VOD. But yeah, we're going to go offline here and we're going to come back on Twitch where this shit belongs. So yeah, sorry about all this.